going on, YouTube? How's it going today? If I can't bring the Raiders a Super Bowl in 3 seasons, I'm doing it over the top comment says. Gator Muncher is taking over the Las Vegas Raiders. Can we bring them a Super Bowl in 3 seasons or not? So we are picking up where the actual NFL left off. We are a 3 and 14 pick or 3 and 14 team. We had the first round draft pick. The only difference is I do not have any of the actual trades or pickups that the Raiders have had because you know what? They're not a good team. And I'm a better GM.
Are you sure about that?
I'm making all of my picks that I would do at the end of this season. So let's see if I can bring them home a Super Bowl champion because we know the Raiders are never going to be able to without my help. So let's see if I can do this in 3 seasons or not. First things first that I have to do is I have to look at these players that need to be signed. So I'm going to sign some of these players, right? These are just a couple, and I will see you guys right back. Right, so the only person we're going to resign is our kicker, Daniel Carson. Welcome to the team. All these other guys, wave goodbye. Bye-bye, Raiders. This is a team after all the players on our team left. So, I mean, we got two good cornerstones. Obviously, we need a quarterback, right? Dante Thornton Jr. is very, very good, but it's his second year because we're not getting, like, any XP for this season. So we'll see how that works out. But we see that literally every position could be upgraded besides left end because of Max Crosby. So, in this free agency, we got some money. Let's hope we can go sign someone. First things first, all of the people are old as hell. So we'll see if I can find some young talent that'll be able to develop with this team, and I'll see you guys in a second. So as you can see, we are going to try to make a splash here. We have 4 people we are targeting. We are first in 2 of them and second in 2 of them. Hopefully we can at least pick up 2 of these players, but hopefully I'm just able to get all these players that we need in the draft. So let's see if they can accept any of these. And we see everyone but 2 does, and I only pick up Romeo Dobbs, so I'll just go fuck myself, because why does no one want to be with me? Okay, we do pick up Reed Blankenship, though, too, so I like that little white guy there. Wait a minute. But let's update this team, right? So we got Trey Tucker, Romeo Dobbs, Dante Thornton, right? I'm liking that. Now, in real life, we saw the Raiders try to trade Max Crosby. On the other hand, I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, right? Really like my safeties, so we need defensive back help, maybe a defensive tackle. But if I trade Max Crosby, I got to get something out of him. So I might explore the option of trading him, or honestly, I might trade Colton Miller. We'll see. I'll see if I actually trade anyone or not. But I think without further ado, that's all I'm going to do in free agency. So let's just hop into this draft. We started the draft. Now, we have the first round pick here, and we have the first round pick of the second round draft, right? So the question becomes, looking at this draft, there's only one quarterback of anything good, and that's Fernando Mendoza. So it's official. This team will be getting rebuilt with Fernando Mendoza. My problem is the Jets and the Cardinals. Those 2 teams are probably teams that are going to pick them. So I kind of really can't trade back because they're going to take Fernando Mendoza. So without further ado, let's make him, even though he's around 2 to 3 talent, I don't know if I agree with that, but Fernando Mendoza, welcome to the team. Yeah, ranked 65th. I mean, it just makes it very hard for me to actually want to pick him up. But 93 throw power, 83 speed, 86 excel is not bad. Let's make him into something great. So that's the biggest thing. Honestly, I don't want to do anything crazy here. I don't want to trade up. I kind of want to try to make this a trade or a team that is going to be good, but they're going to be good in year 3, right? That's what we did in our Dolphins rebuild, and it worked out great. So I'm going to try to do that again as CJ Allen we see looks pretty good, but there are a lot of linebackers that look very good. So I know that Sony Styles is probably already taken, but I sure would love to look at that. Yes, he is. So really what it comes down to is would I rather take CJ Allen or take a defensive back, which I think honestly we need a lot too. So I'm going to take a look at both players and see if I can find anyone that I want. We saw that CJ Allen looks to be the best player on the board right now. We know he's a top 1 or top round 1 talent, so he's going to be good. He was ranked 16th. I'll take that he is. Hidden dev 93 excel. Are you shitting me? 90 jumping? This guy actually might have been the steal of the draft. right? Let's look at round 3 now. I have 2 third-round picks, so I'm gonna make both of these picks, and then probably. Oh wait, no, 2 fourth-round picks. I'm a little dumb. All right, I'm a little dumb. So I know that I need a cornerback. I know that I picked up a wide receiver and I picked up a free safety. So I think it's either edge rusher to go with Max Crosby, but I think the biggest need is a cornerback. So I'm going to look at the best cornerback, and I will show you guys in a second. Zion Young. Malik Muhammad, he is very, very quick. He's got elite excel, right? The thing that's scaring me is the avoidable penalties, but he does have B catching, B man, and B zone. We need a good cornerback. I think we're going to pick him up. He's ranked 78th. We drafted at 68. He's 92 speed, 97 excel. That is absolutely massive. Wow. That I really like that pickup right there. I do like that draft pick, right? In Sim, I don't know if he's going to look that good, but you know what? I think he's going to be a good player on this team. So let's look here. I know that I had some favorites. I think I'm going to go with Aiden Fisher. He seems to be a pretty high up player. Could maybe put him at like a will linebacker spot. Let's go with Aiden Fisher here. He was ranked 72. So I like to see that 84 speed, 87 excel. That's what I like to see. Now, with that draft pick, I'm going to sim the rest of this draft, see if we can get the CPU to draft us any hidden studs that I wouldn't have looked at. So I'll catch you guys in a second. So looking at the draft, we can see Fernando Mendoza, even though he was ranked 68th, is a 75 overall. So I'm not very mad about that. CJ Allen is a 78. Malik Muhammad and Aiden Fisher are both 74s, along with Harold Perkins Jr. So we have 2 Mike linebackers and a Will linebacker. So our freaking linebacking core just got crazy good. Now let's look at the other part of the NFL. So we see 81, 81, 80, and 80. Looks pretty good. There was actually a lot of high overalls, but Jeremiah Love was the best, who go to the Chiefs. 96 speed, 98 excel. Holy. But wow, a lot of 80s. Peter Woods. Wow. No, that's not Manso. That's D'Angelo Pond. I don't even know who that is. Sony Styles, a player that I actually was looking at picking up, is here. He's 90 speed, 96 acceleration, which is real. I feel like 89 speed for Eli Stowers. So this draft, I don't really know what you're thinking about, but I think that we did a great job in this draft. So I'm going to meet you guys in the regular season, and hopefully we can have a good year this season. So guys, this is what the team is looking at the start of the regular season, right? Gentry's up to an 85, Fernando Mendoza 76. All of these players are at their strong, right? Malik Muhammad, I'm going to bump him up to cornerback 1 as I want him to get as much playing time as possible. Hopefully, big things come out of Max Crosby on this defense, as he's got to be that big play guy that we know we can, as I'm not expecting this team to do very good at all in this game or in this season, but we're going to hop into the first game of the season, see if we can help them out to a win against the Cleveland Browns, and I'll see you guys when we're in this game. We're coming in, our first time this team, 3rd and 10 on the 30. Can we stop them here, right? I just saw Aiden Fisher knock down a pass, and this Allen dude takes over number 3. I think, is that Daniel Jones over here, over here, over here? Oh, Jeremy Chin, can you make that play? Yes, you can! Come on! That's what I'm talking about. Our first play moment is an interception. Come on! Jeremy Chin. Let's see if we can get another moment. As red zone, we're on the 6th. Can we get a Fernando Mendoza touchdown, as he's wearing number 15 even better. Dobbs to the left wearing 88 looks a bit weird. Jack Betch. It's not who I want. I wanted that to be Dante Thornton, but oh, we got some pressure. Breaks the tackle. What if we throw that? Oh, that was a crazy play there. We almost just made something out of nothing as Dante Thornton Jr. He is a good young player. If you guys, holy tackle. But I was going to say, Dante Thornton is like 6'5", and he's like 95 speed. He is an absolute beast if you guys want to try to get him onto your team. He's a very good player to trade for as our first offensive try. We can't get it in. So can we punch it in with the little Genty? Let's get a low cam here. Come on now. Genty, let's get it in. Let's get it in. Up the gut. Nothing. We get stopped on our first offensive one. Oh, man. And they just went like 99 yards with the run. Okay, the last time I tried this, I was not able to. So let's skip this moment and see if they can put it in. The CPU does. That's very, very good. Fourth quarter, we need to hold them in the red zone, right? We need to hold them here. As it is 7-7, 4 minutes to go. If they score, this would be very, very detrimental to this team. Allen can't make it. And Malik Muhammad,
let's go.
Cornerback, picks it up. What the? No, he forced a fumble, dude. Come on. Get your story straight. Let's skip this moment. Let's see. They don't stop them. 4th and 12. If they're punting it, I'm going to just let them punt it. So we're going to come in here down 0. Our defense has forced 3 turnovers. 2 of them I forced. Fernando Mendoza's low-key quick, though. That 83 speed, 83 excel, 86, oh my god, break a bunch of tackles, 5 rushes, 57 yards for Fernando Mendoza. Come on now. Dante Thornton Jr., I said this earlier, he is actually a very, very fast player. Can I get him to burn him? I just don't know how much, freaking Brock Bowers is wide open on that left side. I should have went with him. Now, if you guys saw at the beginning of this video, we re-signed Daniel Carlson. It's like a 3-year deal, so he'll be with us through our whole rebuild. Because I only give myself 3 seasons, right? Which also means that I'm only allowed to trade the picks that I will actually use. So, like for example, I only play 3 seasons. So any season after those 3, I'm not allowed to trade, as that would just be cheating. As there's our head coach, Gator Muncher. So we have to keep that in mind, because I'm not trying to cheat it, as I think a freaking step up here would be perfect. A Fernando Mendoza run. I don't even need to kick here. Oh, we don't have any timeouts, so I guess I will. We'll just kick it. Oh, motherfucker, dude. You know what? You know what? Let's go here. Let's go slow. And let's jump to the next play and see what they do. Let's watch this kick. Can they make it? Daniel Carlson, this is what we paid you. If you miss this, I'm cutting you right now, right here. If you miss this, I'm cutting you. That's all I'm saying. Okay. You're on the team. You're safe. You're one lucky person. Fast. We'll just jump, because honestly, I don't think anything crazy is going to happen as the game's over. So we win our first game, but it's not a very good one, as it is only a 10-7 game. I mean, Fernando Mendoza wasn't, like, terrible. He didn't throw any interceptions. He had a close one on when I played. I chucked it up deep. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to meet you guys at the mid-season point. My God, what is this? 5-2 for the Raiders? What? We're the 8th best passing team, so we see Fernando Mendoza is doing a pretty good job at fitting in. We're the leading player on our division. 9 sacks for Max Crosby as well. Let's go, dude. Fernando Mendoza's kind of cooking, only 4 interceptions. Let's actually go. Now, Dante Thornton Jr. is not getting his exposure that I wanted him to get. This Jack Beck guy is, so I'm a little upset by that, but it is okay. But we're 5-2 coming into this game. I'm not going to play this, as I don't want to play so many moments and just tilt them. Maybe in the later seasons I will, but for this one, we're going to skip, and I just wanted to show you what we're looking at mid-season. So I'll catch you guys at the playoffs if we make it. You can see goal progression. We see that we win the game. So we're coming off of a win, I'll tell you that much. So that's a good sign, as we are an 11-6 team, and now we got to verse the Bills. So I think for this one, I'm probably going to actually play this, but we're the best passing team in the league. What? And both our rookie linebackers are hurt. But we came in at week, what, was it 8? And we were the 8th passing team at week 8. And now we see Max Crosby not only leads the league in sacks, but Fernando Mendoza leads the team in yards. And Romeo Doubs, our free agent pickup, is 2nd in yards as well as a receiver. And our rookie CJ Allen is 3rd in total tackles. Oh my God. Let's go. So let's take a look at this team, as this team may be a lot better than what I was expecting, as Fernando Mendoza is an 85 overall. He's playing +7 up, but my God, this guy's actually looking good. So Fernando Mendoza, maybe he is the answer for you Raiders, as Dante Thornton does actually beat out Beck now, but I also see I probably did not put him at the slot wide receiver, but Max Crosby 98 overall. I mean, yeah, I don't really know what to think about this team right now. Malik Muhammad's actually not playing that bad either, but we got to look at this team and realize, hey, we're in the playoffs against a pretty good team and the Buffalo Bills as we are the 6th seed as the Chiefs get the 1 seed with a 13-4 record. They were a game behind us. They were 4-3 at the midway season, so they went what? 9-1 in the last half of the season, so that's crazy. I don't know if my math is right there. Correct me if I'm wrong. But maybe we can just get it done in this first game. Now, I do not want to play this game, right? I want to sim. I want to see if we can win. We are pick 27 right now, so let's see what happens, right? If we win this game, I'm going to play the divisional round. But we're not going to play this one. Let's see if this team can do. Reed block Titian went down, so it makes me feel like we lost, and we lost 13-3. Holy defensive game. We knew that this defense was
Are you
very, very
serious
good
right now,
coming
bro?
into that. But my God, they hold them to 13, and the number one pass offense couldn't score more than 10 point or 13 points. We we were meant to lose that game. We can come into here and look at the stats. Lore inaccurate. Packers beating the 49ers in the playoffs. That's not right. Fernando Mendoza, Cade Klubianek went to the Bills. Boy, what? Uh, Neither quarterback really specifically had that good of a game. 15 for 31 for Fernando Mendoza, under 50% completion. Josh Allen, like, he wasn't very good either, but it was this. It was their running attack. 22 rushes, 107 yards. I think that just shows you we need to fix this defensive tackle a spot and get us a good run stuffer so that this can't happen, and maybe then we could go to the playoffs and actually win a game. So we might have to look at doing that as Dobbs was very good in the regular season. He does it right there, 6 for 60. Genti had 5 for 46 as well. Defensively, 13 tackles from him and Aiden Fisher also did it. So both teams had someone at a very good amount. And really, Max Crosby came through, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. It was a no turnover game, so it just sucks to see that we could not win as we are 13-3 loss. We'll see what happens, but guys, I will catch you uh, in this off season. But first, let's take a look at the stats of these teams. Out of a new day, same video. Um, so we left off as I was going to look at this team. So looking at this, Fernando Mendoza had 600 attempts. God damn. But he had 4,600 yards. That's very good. Ashton Denty only 700 yards, almost 650 with 12 touchdowns though. So I do like to see that. Um, but here we see 6 touchdowns for Dobbs, 6 touchdowns for Trey Tucker, 8 for Jack Betch, 6 for Brock Bowers, 1 from Genty. Not that good. Dante Thornton I wanted to be in, but apparently they had other plans as he does not get to be in. Oh wow, just let's take a look at these. Alex Kappa and Colton Miller, 17 sacks. He's allowing a sack a game. Just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. That's awesome thing. CJ Allen we saw and Aiden Fisher both had pretty good years. 21 and a half, 10 and a half for Harold Perkins Jr. Oh my God. CJ Allen had 4, Malik Muhammad had 4, Reed Blankenship had 4, 3 for him, 3 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. All around a pretty good year. I will meet you guys in this Super Bowl. The Packers versus the Ravens. Inaccurate there, but Packers versus the Ravens. Okay, let's look at the AFC Player of the Year. Goes to Rashee Rice. Raiders have Fernando Mendoza. Their Defensive Player of the Year will go to Max Crosby. We like that. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jeremiah Love wins it. Fernando Mendoza doesn't. I thought for sure that was a lock, but apparently I was wrong. CJ Allen will win that. Harold Pankins. Perkins Jr.'s thirds. I like that. We see all the way down here. Aiden Fisher's also in their best quarterback. We don't even see our. Oh, wait, never mind. Fernando Mendoza's number 6. Best running back, right? Genty's 4. Best wide receiver. We got no one. Somehow. I don't. I don't even know how that's possible, but okay. Best D line, yep. Best linebacker, somehow Harold Perkins and CJ Allen don't win that, but okay. Best DB, Jeremy Chin and Malik Muhammad are both in that. Best kicker, hey, we gave him a big deal, and we see he actually has a pretty good year for us. So let's look. Do we get any dev ups? Um, Not that I can see, at least on offense. Yeah, nothing I see on offense gets it. Malik Muhammad might have. Jeremy Chin does. CJ Allen does. I'll take that. That's two dev ups right there. Malik Muhammad and Harold Perkins both, I think, did too. Joshua Williams might have. Um, but I think with that, guys, I'm going to catch you guys at the start of this off season where I'm trying to sign these free agents at this point. So, all right, first things first, Brock Bowers, welcome to the team. You're going to get a fifth-year option, right? You're coming back to us. Jeremy Chin, you're definitely coming back to us after a great season there. We'll give you a 6.7 with 5.8. Well, then I'll just go fuck myself, apparently. What the hell? You're coming back to this team, boy. $22 million for you to play with me, alright? See if there's anyone else. Um, this guy actually seems like he might not be that bad. This offers perfect. Alex Kappa, just absolutely more like Alex Dogga. Well, we see that's all we did for the re-signs. We did not re-sign anyone else. It was just those two players. So hopefully that's good enough. Now I'm gonna look at these free agents and we'll see if there's anyone I like. And also a little tip or fact, I guess. The Packers did win the Super Bowl. They won 26-10. But let's look at this. Looking at this is who we are targeting. We are targeting this offensive line. That is a big need on offense. Wide receiver here for Quentin Johnston. The reason why I'm picking and maybe thinking about trying to go out and getting him is because he is 6'3". He's actually a bigger wide receiver than what, or smaller than what I thought. He was 6'5", but we're gonna go after him. I'm not offering him a lot of money. He's not a big deal. Braden Frisk, though, I actually do really want. He's a good defensive tackle, right? Because I'm thinking about the draft. We're going to have a late round pick, so we're not going to be able to pick that early. So we're only going to probably be able to fill two positions, hopefully, in this draft. So I want to be able to shore up one of them. So we're going to go with Braden Fisk. Let's see if any of them sign with us as we will evaluate. And my signings, we get both the players that we want, Braden Fisk and Elton Jenkins. Welcome to the team. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to plug them in, and that's probably all we're going to do for free agency, but we will see. So, catch you guys in 1 second. I actually do I went back and I looked in week 3 at someone that I could try to target, and I saw this Robert Spears Jennings. He is a 6'2" free safety, 23 years old. He's 97 speed, 99 excel, 86 hit power. What in the fuck? What is that? This guy's an absolute maniac. And so I'm like, I need to pick him up. I'll probably switch him to cornerback or something. I'm not sure. But looking at the team, he might not fit, but if he turned into a very good player, it's going to be absolutely massive. But so this is going to be the team coming into this draft. So we see right tackle and left guard are interesting positions, and one of them needs to be filled at the draft. Wide receiver is another position that, hey, I probably should fill. And then looking at the defense, a cornerback one would not be a bad decision, right? I could see a cornerback one being a good pickup here. Defensive tackle to go with Braden Fisk could be good. Otherwise, it's an edge rusher is probably top priority to pair with Max Crosby, but it's not as big of a deal because Max Crosby, I'm kind of hoping can carry this defensive line to a good season, right? And that is it. Daniel Carlson, by the way, I forgot to show this. He is superstar. So that was a good pickup for him to re-sign him in the first season. So let's hop into this draft because there's no time to waste. Scouting, I have a 3-round draft that I want to show you guys. This is why I'm looking at their three players. The first one is Quentin Gooden. I want to go out and grab my number one wide receiver, Quentin Gooden. He's a round one talent. He's looking good. Then for defensive, Nolan or Dustin Smith, round one talent, and round 3 to 4. If I can't get him, it's not a big deal because I have a lot of other ones. Kelvin Tomlinson or Thompson. I'm probably gonna go with two defensive tackles in this draft. Two probably for sure. But then Charleston McCain, he is a round one talent, and this guy looks pretty good. So I'm gonna make sure that I can get at least two of these. I'm hoping Quentin Parker and Charleston McCain, those are the two that I really want to get. So let's see if when I sim to my pick that guy is still there. As a wide receiver goes number one overall. That wide receiver better be pretty darn good in my opinion. So here's the thing. Quentin Goodwin is still here. Now, I did not scout these other players, so I'm going to take a peek at them, make sure that somehow they're not better, and as long as they aren't, I will be taking Quentin Goodwin. Looking at him, it was between Quentin Goodwin and there was one other player of Damir McDowell, but I want to go with Goodwin. I like his size a little bit better. He's 6'3". He was ranked number 9. Really, really like that. He is hidden dev, 93 speed, 91 change of direction is very good, 92 XL. He looks like a beast. So hopefully he can be that number one wide receiver like I needed last season, as we did not have one. Now going into the second round, hopefully that cornerback is still there. I have a weird feeling that he might not be. Hopefully he is. Bang, he is. So we're gonna take this guy. Charleston McCain, welcome to the team. He was ranked, I think, number 12. Yeah, number 12. Look at that. Hidden dev, 92 excel, 88 change of direction, 88 jump, 93 speed. Look at this guy. A tackle, A zone, A awareness, B press. That is very, very good. I love to see that. Now, 2 hidden devs, 2 picks. Can we go 3 for 3 now? That's what we're hoping for. And there's a defensive tackle that I'm hoping is still there, but he might not be. Let's see. So, unfortunately, he was taken, which does suck. But as I'm still here, this guy, Kelvin Tomlinson, is going to be the highest rated player. So, we're going to go with him. He was ranked 37th. Hidden dev, 91 strength, 81 excel, 94 or 74 speed is actually not that bad. I actually really, really like that. And, we'll take that. His archetype is a nose tackle, but I honestly think with that, I'm going to sim to the rest of the draft. There's no one besides defensive tackles, but I picked them up that I really want to look at. And looking at the draft board, I don't really think that there's any good offensive linemen, right? Day 3, day 3, day 3, day 3, 3 to 4. That would have been the only other guy that I would have picked up. So actually what we'll do is we'll sim, as long as he's there, we'll pick him up. If he isn't, we'll just sim to the rest of the draft. So let's see. I probably find it hard to believe that he will be, but who the heck knows? Let's look. Right tackle. Yes. He is taken. So I will meet you at the end of the draft. Whew. Hello. Look at our draft board. We drafted 4 defensive tackles. Oh my god. First of all, Quentin Goodwin actually looks pretty good, being 78 overall. Then Charleston McCain, he looks pretty good, 77. And Kelvin Tomlinson is a 75. Cole Street's a 73. And Kurt Rosenfeld, he's a 70. Now, I like looking at the top 5s. I want to see who's the best. That wide receiver that they took, number 1 overall, 78 overall, same as mine. That's crazy. So McDowell was the player I was going to pick. I didn't pick him. Is he superstar X Factor? He is superstar. Okay. He's 92 speed though, 95 excel. So we have to see if our player's going to be superstar as well. Otherwise, I should have went with that guy. But I wanted to look at one other. So I take that back. Technically, that guy that I picked up, Quentin Goodwin, he was actually a top 5 rated talent because these 3 are 79s, and then we see right here McDowell, he was the best player in the draft. Congratulations to the Dolphins for picking him. But I got someone that was very, very close. So we'll see. I wanted to see, can I find the defensive tackle that I wanted to pick up? So I will see you guys in a second if I can find him. Smith. He's a 76 overall, so he is a higher overall with 95 strength, but he is hidden dev, but he is 84 excel, 73 speed. So he doesn't look that bad, right, at all. But I think that we probably got lucky and dodged a bullet with him not being on our team. So with that, guys, I will catch you guys in the regular season. This is our team for year number 2. So if you guys don't remember, after 3 seasons, if we do not have ourselves a Super Bowl, I will be doing whatever the top comment says. If you have not watched the previous rebuilds, I have been 1-1. Dolphins rebuild we completed in 3 seasons. The other one, we did not. The Jets, we could not. So, the Jets, we failed at, but the Dolphins, we were able to complete it. So, hopefully we can break that here. But this is the team. We see a bunch of hidden devs, right? We also then see a couple on offense of Quentin Goodwin. So we see a big glaring hole at offensive line, but hopefully we can look past it as Genty's out. But I'm going to play the moments for this game, and then we will meet you guys at the mid-season point. But let's hop into the moments, guys. We got our first moment. We got a third down alert. Now, I'm not going to play too many moments, right, because I do want it to be that this is sim. You know, I don't want it to be that it is all me, but we are going to try to make a good moment here. Brock Bowers wide open there. Bang! That's what I'm talking about. Fernando Mendoza, great play there. So, again, we got another offensive one. We'll take advantage of this just because it is early in the season. I want to see these players just as much as anyone, as there's Romeo Dobbs. Let's go. He's best player on this team for the wide receivers, right? He's saying, hey, I'm still your number 1, and I want to be paid like one. So hopefully whenever his contract up, well, I guess it doesn't matter, because as long as it's not up this year, we won't have to pay him. So I guess we'll keep an eye on that. But also, we have a new wide receiver in town, so we'll see how good he is when we get to play with him and if I can actually throw the ball to him. So let's try to get a big third down stop here. Psych, I lied. It actually is the end of the quarter. I saw that coming into that, and I'm like, I don't know if that's going to be a big deal. But let's see. Okay, CJ Allen. Oh, we got Spears Jennings here. This is that crazy free agent that I picked up that is super, super quick. Fisk. Over the middle. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Jeremy Chin is going to make the tackle, but not until he made a 14-yard pickup. That's not really what I want to see. All right. Perkins Jr., Jeremy Chin, Reed Blankenship. Malik Muhammad, he dived for that, but he still gave it up. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for the first half. So in this first half, I'm not going to do any more. But in the second half, I will play a couple, if I get any. So we got a third quarter one. I want to hit Goodwin here. I really, really want to hit Goodwin. We got Bentley, dude. I want to turn Bentley into someone goated. He's my dog. Like, actually. Oh, my God. He's out of bounds. No, in actuality, my dog is named Bentley. Shout out Bentley. He to go. He to go. He's a golden retriever. If y'all even care. Y'all probably don't, though. Bro's dropping lower on lower over there. Okay, I'm not going to run this. I don't even know who Labubu is, but I'm not going to throw it to him. Ooh, that was great man coverage. He does hang on to it, though, so I'll give him that. But that was great man coverage. Now, I really, really want to be able to be here to see his first career touchdown that I throw to him. Oh, RB will be there. I just got to wait for him to clear. Bang! That's his first career touchdown that I throw. He might have scored the other one. I'm not sure. We have the ball. They can just do their thing. With 1 minute and 9 seconds left, I will try. I'm not going to run all these plays, maybe one or two. But we'll see. That number 1 right here, that's that rookie that we just drafted. Boom! Oh, forced a fumble. It's Spears Jennings. Oh, no. Joe Burrow is not catching it. How do you get caught? You have 97 speed, 99 excel. What are you doing? Come on, dude. But hey, nonetheless, we walk out with a win, and we will move to 1-0. What a great game by this team. 18 for 23, 231, 2 touchdowns. LaBoo had 21 yards. Quentin Goodwin had 1 touchdown. Dobbs had a touchdown. Not bad. Here, Robert Jennings did pretty good. Interceptions, no interceptions. Kelvin Thompson had 1.5, one from him, and Harold Perkins Jr. had one. One forced fumble from C.J. Allen to end the game. That's what I like to see. Now, with that, we move to 1-0, and with that also, I will move to the midseason points. I'll catch you guys in week 8. We're either coming off of a bye or a loss because it does not say that we won that game. So that is not what I like to see. Okay, so we came off a bye and we're 5-1, and okay, I'll take that. So Max Crosby's hurt. I don't like that. Buffalo's 7-0. The Patriots are 6-1. The Ravens are 6-1. The Chiefs are 6-1. We're 5-1. This is a crazy year. We have no one in the top anything. No one's that good. So that's awesome to see. But let's look, and bam! One, how did Fernando Mendoza go up to superstar? And two, Quentin Goodin is a superstar dev as well. Bang! Let's go. Now, McCain over here, we can see he is star dev. Kevlin Thompson is not yet revealed, but we see he's very close. So in the playoffs, obviously, we will see him be revealed. But wow, how did Fernando Mendoza go up? If you go to your progression history, you can usually see it. So let's see. It should show you Offensive Player of the Week gave him Superstar Dev. Bang! Fernando Mendoza, you're to go. That's for sure. Now, let's give him abilities, as for whatever reason, they don't give him any. I like Sideline Deadeye and Inside Deadeye, and then give me Quick Draw just so I can get faster animations. And bam! That's what I'm talking about. So, this offense is actually looking pretty deadly. We're 5-1 at the midseason point. I'm gonna set this to sure. We'll just keep going with defensive tackle, I guess. But with that, I just want to see what we're gonna end up at the or at the end of the season. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the playoffs. See, do not fumble. Usually, win the game would be number 1. So without seeing that, makes me wonder: did I lose last week? And I did. And we go 10-7, which means we go 5-6 in the last half of the season. So let's look at this, right? Preseason, we don't care about that, right? We win 5 straight, and then the Broncos we lose to. That was the game before the bye week. This is where we came back. We won against the Packers. We won against the Chargers, right? Wow, though, we have been kind of wishy-washy in this second half of the season. We have not been the greatest, but I did see something interesting there. We are the second best passing team, but we see Malik Muhammad, Goodwin, Genty, they're all hurt, so we are struck by an injury plague, and we are the 7th seed, as we are 10-7 behind the Chiefs, and the Broncos win our division. Wow, this was a tight race in the playoffs, but other than Fernando Mendoza, I see no one else being in the top portion of the league. Let's look at these. So Genty is hurt, and so is all of our running backs are hurt? What? Okay, so I have to fix that. I'm going to have to go get someone, as he is an 86 overall. That's very interesting. I have to pick up a running back, otherwise... Oh my... Calvin Thompson is a superstar X Factor. Oh my god. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I never would have thought that, but Kelvin Thompson is a superstar X Factor drafted. If you don't remember, you go into your stats, you go into awards, you can see when they were drafted. They were drafted in the 3rd round. So out of our 3 first picks, superstar X Factor, superstar, and star dev. That's insane. Wow. Now, before I hop into this, because I do want to play the moments of this game, or we're going to sim this game, I want to pick up a running back so that we do not have to have a hurt running back playing. So Blake Corum, we'll just go with the first player. We'll assign you to the league minimum. Welcome to the team. That's what I want to see. We'll cut one player. But let's go, guys. We make the playoffs for the 2nd straight year. Last year, we couldn't even make it past that playoff. So the goal would definitely be to see us make it past. Um, but let's add Blake Corum to the lineup as there we go. Let's sim this week now. Can we come away with the win against the Ravens? It is hopefully, and yes, as you guys can see, we do win it. So let's go 35 to 16. Now the Bills were the team that took us out last year in a 13-3 game. So I am definitely going to be playing this game as we also get a weekly award as Fernando Mendoza went yard, 3 touchdowns, 21 yards on the ground, but 271 through the air. That is massive, but as you guys can still see, there's still a lot of injuries. So let's just look at these week to week. Malik Muhammad is out for the rest of the season for sure. Broken collarbone. Quentin Goodwin could come back at any point, but we are gonna. All of these players good. Both of these guys both dislocated their ankle. He broke his collarbone, and Malik Muhammad tore his tricep. So, okay, everyone's hurt. But I'm going to meet you guys in this game. I'll meet you when we are playing the moment. Moment of this game comes at a 3rd and 6. They have the ball. This defense has got to make a play. Can we come out here and make it? Quincy Kyle. I don't really know who that is, but he's got matchup nightmare. Good thing no one's matching up against him. Oh shit, running back. Give it to me. Fumble! Max Crosby picks it. No way. We are going to get a defensive touchdown. No way. Our one play that we come in, Max Crosby
Let's go
into the end zone as we go yard on our defense. Oh my god, let's go. Holy as here we go. Here's our first offensive one. We haven't seen anyone else. Now Blake Corum, if you guys don't remember, he was a player that we had to pick up because our whole running back room is injured. Yeah. Oh my god. Tops! Stay up. Holy. Fernando Mendoza, though, I can't believe he actually made that throw. I thought for sure that wasn't going to be made. Now, here's the thing. I like Tyquan Thornton alone. Okay, but it doesn't matter. We don't got that. That's a good job. But wait. The Jags beat the Broncos, so we are versing the Jaguars in the playoffs. I fully expected us to be versing our division rivals, the Broncos. So to see, come, you got to reach out for that. We're an NFL wide receiver not reaching out. Come on. But the Bills are the number 1 seed, 16 or 15-2. A very, very good year. Can we get a little player lock on Blake Corum? Actually, let's player lock on Fernando Mendoza. Let's just see if they can get in themselves, which they can. Touchdown for the CPU there. I didn't use that one completely. Now, again, with this much time, I will sim, and now I will play one on each side here, so we do not even get a moment, and now we finally do 3rd and 6. We gotta make a stop here. They're putting us in. Let's use Thompson here. Can I get a block shed, maybe? No, we can't, and no one's there, but Blankenship! Did we pick it up? No, they ruled it short. Let's skip that moment. They do score. I got to go down the field and take this lead now. Brock Bowers. Honestly, Brock Bowers has not been that good for us. I have not really used him as well as what I probably should. As let's just throw it up to him. I can't hang on to that. You know, I really underestimate the Raiders, as we are the 2nd best pass team, but yet we have been held in check completely by this Bills defense. Maybe I could give credit to them, as I thought for sure we were going to come through here as 2nd best passing offense and just absolutely sling it. But right now that has not been the case. Fernando Mendoza has thrown 2 interceptions in this game. My God, he really has not been that good then. Fernando Mendoza, are you the problem? Oh. Whoa. Hey now. Whoa now. We cannot be getting turnovers here. We are trying to make the Super Bowl in year 2. We've only ever won the Super Bowl in year 3. I don't want to have to wait till year 3. I want to win it right here, right now. Can we go to the Super Bowl this year? I think Tyquan Thornton's got a step. He does. Break a tackle. Oh my God, down to the 3-yard line. Now here's the problem. Are we going to be able to get a stop here on defense? Because I sure as hell don't think so. I think Dobbs is my look. No, wide open. Blake Corum out of the backfield. Bang. That's what we needed. Now, I'm going to skip this moment. Wait, they punted deep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop it, bro. I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to watch. Oh, they're punting it. Mother, what am I watching for, dude? What am I watching for? Do we think I have a vintage moment? And you know what I mean? Holy boo! My God. Okay. I don't know what you're doing. We have one timeout. The chances of me being able to do anything are very, very slim. Honestly, I want to just try to run it here. But with 18 seconds, where's the fun in that? Right? I'm like, maybe I could. Wait, Tyquan Thornton maybe does have a step. Tyquan Thornton just ended it.
Let's go.
I come in for one play, and that's what happens. Wow. Well, I'm going to just sim these then. And with 1 second left, what happens? Let's watch this play now. I mean, they have to score a touchdown here. I find that very, very hard to believe that they're going to be able to do. Here we go. They're looking deep. Josh Allen's got all day. He rolls out to the right, and he chucks it deep to, like, quadruple coverage, and it falls short. The Raiders, the 7th seed, upset the 1 seed, and we are moving on to the AFC championship. I'm so used to saying NFC, but it is the AFC. 2 for 2, right? This is not a good stat line. Blake Corum, not very good on the ground. He had that 1 touchdown. For us, Tyquan Thornton was the best. 5 for 157. I told you that he was going to be a great player for us, and I was damn right. 3 sacks, 5 total sacks. These 3 all had 1, and then these 2 come for 1, and so did them. No interceptions. 2 forced fumbles, but we only picked 1 of them up. So that is that. Now, here's the thing. Guys, do we really think that we can make it to the Super Bowl? Do we really think so? Right, we simmed the first week. We played that week. I am not going to play the NFC Championship, right? I'm telling you guys this. I don't want to be in on every play. So I am not going to play the NFC Championship. And let's just sim it. Let's just sim. Can we win it? Can we beat the Jacksonville Jaguars? Can we do it? Can we go to the playoffs or the Super Bowl and AFC champ? No, we lost.
Worn out.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way,
Wow.
boy.
Wow.
Psych!
Wait, what? Wait. We're in it? I thought we lost. Wait, tell me how. When you look at AFC champ, it shows the Jaguars. Would you not think that the Jaguars won that then? Right? Would you not think that? Because that's what I thought. Jaguars won. Wait, why was it the same score? The Giants won 24-28, and I won 24-28. Okay, so bounce back game for no. Fernando Mendoza did not have that good of a game. 267, 1 interception, 0 touchdowns. Genty's back. He had 2 touchdowns on the ground, but that was about it. Dobbs, yeah, honestly, not very good. Quentin Goodwin's also back, so we get all of our big names back. And guys, there is no bigger name than this, but let's just take a look at these awards. So AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Josh Allen, who also won MVP. Holy, they got so many players there. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Quentin Goodwin. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Doug Pohl. Charleston McCain, he probably ended his season with that, so he was not able to get it because of that. And best running back, no one. Best wide receiver, Quentin Goodwin was in there. Best O-line, we had no one. Best D-line, we had Braden Fisk. Best linebacker, we had Harold Perkins Jr. win that. Best DB, we had no one. And best kicker, Daniel Carlson, again, does it. So first things first, I want to look at the stats and the updates as Fernando Mendoza goes up to Superstar X Factor. That means he has 2. Oh my god, he has 2 of them that he went up this year. My god, pass lead elite. I'm putting on all the best abilities. As you bet your ass he deserves them. So wow. Welcome to the team, guys. That is crazy. Brock Bowers, Jack Betch. I don't know why he continues to go up, but he does. Defensively, Max Crosby dev down. Harold Perkins devs up. And we see Calvin Thompson is still here. Now, just for shits and giggles, what is Cole Street? Because he didn't even get to play. So hopefully he wasn't anything crazy. He was star dev. So again, I mean, it's cool to see that he's a 78 overall and he could play, but this is all going to come down to this. Jeremy Chin also devs down, so we see some different dev traits. Daniel Carlson again will go up in dev, and I'm very, very happy to see this team. But without further ado, let's look at these stats. Right, so Fernando Mendoza again was the second best passer in the league, but also, again, 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He could not find the end zone with these people. Fernando Mendoza led the team with rushing yards as Genty maybe was hurt for most of the year. I don't know. I've never seen that before. Yeah, Genty was hurt for most of the year. He only played 8 games. Then Dylan Lobb played 13 of them, and Victor Ware
Boy, ain't
played
no
all
way, boy.
17. So that is why
Boy, ain't no
Genty
way,
has such
boy.
a low stat, but still had a pretty good amount of touchdowns. This Quentin Goodwin leads the team with 9 touchdowns, then Dobbs with 6. Brock Bowers had 4, Jack Betch had 2, and he had 3. So not bad there. Defensively, what do we got to offer here? Braden Fisk led the team with 12 sacks. Then Harold Perkins, who had 11.5. He had 10.5 last year. Max Crosby only has 10. Brennan Jackson had 8. Kelvin Thompson had 4.5. 2 from him. The interceptions definitely goes down. Charleston McClain only had 2. And he played 17 games, so he was actually hurt in the last game of the season. He forced 1 fumble, 3 PBUs, so I can see that. But honestly, with that, let's stop messing around and let's just hop into this. So again, we are going to play the moments against this. In the first half, we get 1 offense, 1 defense. Second half, we get 1 offense, 1 defense. I can pick, but if I skip and there is not a possibility for me to get another one, I cannot play it. So I will meet you guys at the moment. Already in the second quarter, and we don't get a moment until there's 2 minutes left, and it's a 3rd and 1. We're down by 1 point. We have to make this comeback as they actually have a lot of good players. Mello Harden looks to be crazy good, so wow. But we don't get all the way, we don't get put in, and so 2 minutes left to go in this quarter, and we come in for 1 play to convert a first down, and then 34-yard reception, and we'll skip that one, and we do score, and here's our first defensive one, 10-7. The Giants are driving. We see only Malik Neighbors and Andrew Thomas have superstar abilities. Over the middle, nope. And Darian Porter there to make that tackle, but here we go. This team, I mean, if you're the Giants, you're making sure they do not have any time left. Nice spin as McCain, the rookie, makes that tackle to save him from the end zone. Now there's only 1 timeout left on the board for them, so they have to use that thing wisely. As there's McCain again, and they stop him short. They're 1 yard short at that. Okay. Oh, they're going for a field goal. Why do we line up in this then? So this is to tie it. And they make it. So 10-10. We're gonna go into the second half tie ball game. And guys, remember, if we do not win, we still have another season to go, as it's a 3rd and 10, and they score a touchdown on it. Let's play this moment for fun. We gotta go down this field and score a touchdown here. I really do not care. What has Goodman got? Spin cycle, steamroller, and short and elite. Tyquan Thornton wide open, and there we go. That is a first down there. Now, more options, because I want to turn this thing to slow. I want to see when I can get another key moment. 14-yard reception. And there is our touchdown, a 23-yard touchdown there. So, like I was saying, if we don't score, or don't score, if we don't win this Super Bowl, we still have one more season to go. Now, I've never had a rebuild this quick. It's always taken the third season I've had to go to. So, it'd be very, very cool to see if we can make it in this first season as Jeremy Chin gets injured. That's not very good. Jackson Dart gets sacked from Max Crosby, Mad Max Crosby. Malik Neighbors there gets 9, and then there's a big reception, 21 yards, and they ask us to come in. Harold Perkins is an edge rusher for us, right? And we really just gotta hope. With Perkins, if he is an edge rusher, then we have a very, very good defensive line. We have Perkins, Max Crosby, and then Kelvin Thompson, and Braden Fisk had 12 sacks as well. So this team's actually very, very good then. It just comes down to, can this offense, right? If we stop them here, I am not going to be using the offense. The offense I'll watch, but I won't be using them. As Tomlinson there tries to get in, 4-yard pickup. See, the thing is here, very, very nice to see them, but I have to use someone a bit quicker because I'm not going to be able to make this play with him. As here's Fannin, Fisk, and Malik Neighbors head tops ya, and he goes up and gets it. Oh my god, are you shitting me? Let's see here. Kind of surprised there's no moment. And okay, there is. I take it back. I'm going to get them a little farther down the field. I cannot let us lose this season early. Wait, Quentin Goodwin. Quentin Goodwin. No, you didn't. Bang! The rookie comes up huge in a situation like that. Are you shitting me? Is he even a rookie then? Guys, if we score here, do we go into overtime or do we just go for the game? That one is popped up in there. You know what? Let's go like this. Let's watch the rest of this. Let's see what they do, right? 2nd and 10, 48 seconds with all 3 timeouts to go. Can they just punch it in themselves, maybe? It's a low snap. Fernando Mendoza over the middle. Romeo Dobbs drops it. Wow. Wow. Romeo. El Romeo. It's 3rd and 10. If they don't get this, I will be coming in. Because how do I get them this far down the field? Fernando Mendoza step it up, and he rolls out. No one's there, and he slides down at the 4-yard line as the Raiders call a timeout. Can I just go like this and do change of possession? Part of it effect. We're going 5 wide here. Now, the interesting thing to me is we call a timeout. I probably would have just let some clock run. Ooh, Quentin Goodwin. Goodwin. No. Oh. I like Brock Bowers as a player just as much as you do, Fernando, but he was not open there. Right? He was not. Nice little pick route, and bang! That's Quentin Goodwin, the rookie, scoring. Oh my god, touchdown Raiders. Question is, do I go for this? Do I come in and call them to go for it or not? Do I risk it for the biscuit? Do I risk the season? Or do we just go? Let's see what they do. They kick the field goal. Okay. And then there's that. Jump to next play. 8-yard rush. I'm imagining, I was going to say, it's just going to go to overtime. So let's see. Can we get a play of the moment now? The overtime's a little bit different. And 3rd and 10. Only a 2-yard reception for Cam Scat. Punt it deep. Give us the ball. Asante Samuel Jr.'s on this team. I'm going to skip this one for now. Okay, oh shit, it was at the 2-yard rush for me, then a 3-yard rush for Genty, and then an incomplete pass for Fernando Mendoza. Not a very good punt. Not a very good punt at all. They're on the 37-yard line. That just does not slide with me. How the hell do we go from that? Fight!
Let's go.
God, we coming. It's one-on-one. C.J. Allen, who has 90-plus hit power, just lays the boom on you, Cam Scattaboo. Oh my god. Are you shitting me? And then there's a 13-yard reception, banging it off. Okay. Let's get one more play in, a negative 3-yard rush. Don't like that. A 8-yard field goal. You have Anders Carlson. You don't need him. Oh my god. Let's go slow here. Then let's go back. And let's go change of possession. Is they're on the 25-yard line, guys. I can't believe this. I think the Raiders are going to be able to complete the rebuild in 2 seasons, as Genty there is going to get 7 yards with 53 seconds. I mean, it does not matter. And here we go. Anders Carlson, can we bring home the Super Bowl? They call it timeout, and I don't know where that ball was going, actually. I do not. Can we bring it home? Can we bring this trophy home? Guys, I'm telling you, Anders Carlson, show him why you have been named the best kicker back-to-back years. As there we go, it is up, and the kick is good. We win. Welcome, Super Bowl champions for the Las Vegas Raiders. We win it. We got our Super Bowl ring. Let's go, guys. We complete the rebuild. That is what I'm talking about. I'm going to wear that ring now the rest of this episode. Yeah, get him his ring. Get him one of these. Right? Let's look at this. 24 to 27. 16 for 24, 3 touchdowns. An amazing game by Fernando Mendoza. Rushing Genty, 15 carries for 72 yards. He had a pretty good amount of workload. 5 for 37, 4 for 2, 3 for 86, 2 for 20, 2 for 23. And then on this side of the ball, we see 1 sack from both of them, couple of TFLs, no interceptions, 1 forced fumble, that was when I came in, and then 2 pass breakups for this team. So guys, with that, this is the team. Officially, it has been our quickest rebuild in this series, as the Jets fall short after the 3 seasons and we don't complete it there. The Dolphins complete it on the 3rd season, right? So please, please let me know, what team do you guys want to see me rebuild next, as Gator Muncher is looking for a new team to be the head coach of and try to rebuild them, as Fernando Mendoza seems to be the answer for the Las Vegas Raiders, as he brings them a Super Bowl after year 2 with new pieces of Romeo Dobbs, Quentin Goodwin, and Elton Jenkins. Those are the 3 new starters on offense, right? And then obviously Lemonex. But there's only 3 players that we add on offense. It's this defense that has really switched, right? A whole new defensive line, whole new linebacking group, 1 new safety, and pretty much a brand new cornerback group. Like, this defense is really all that changed, right? We go up and pick 2 new defensive tackles, 2 new starting linebackers, right? We don't trade Max Crosby, as he's a very good cornerstone to get you where you need to be. And then we go out and draft 2 rookie cornerbacks, and one of them doesn't even play this whole year, and Darian Porter, DeMarquion Richardson, and the rookie this year, Charleston McCain. He makes huge plays, as he's held them out of the end zone a couple of times. But guys, with that, the 10-7 Las Vegas Raiders, the 7th seed, which if this was real, that would be the first ever 7th seed to win the Super Bowl. And guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, comment who you guys want to see next on the Rebuild series, right? I have some ideas, but I'm not really sure, and I'm always open to your opinion. So guys, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as I just said. And until next time, guys, hopefully something great happens, as we are Super Bowl champions, and it is time for me to go pop some champagne or something to celebrate. Just kidding, but see you guys next time.